talking, I don't know, battle axes.
And why they matter.
And why they matter. So I did want to mention one thing. I handed you something. We got something new. It's not a Refuge product, but it's a really cool company that sells this.
Something that I just found out about.
Yeah.
Within the past, 3 minutes?
Yeah, J.A. Dudley didn't know. He's always the last to know everything. So this is a fire suppression system through Blaze Defense makes this. And it is all the way cool. So what this is this is like a high pressure fire suppression system, and these things are awesome, right? We actually designed a kit to put on the back of Baja trucks, and it carried these. This is a seatbelt cutter and then also a window snatcher right there. It sits inside of this awesome laser cut Molly pouch, and then on the side it has 2 burn tech dressings. So if you did get burned in a fire, you're probably also going to need a fire extinguisher. So we have burn techs right next to the fire suppression system. Super awesome.
What does it spray out?
It sprays out some super scientific foam. You want me to read it?
Yes.
This suppresses flames, cools surfaces, it's non-toxic, it's environmentally safe. That's what I'm talking about, people. We care about the environment over here. It's easy to use, easy cleanup. Because what everybody worries about when they're on fire is, gee, I hope that this is easy to clean up. It's a foam wetting agent. And I don't know a lot about fire suppression. That's not really my jam. What I do know is the people at Blaze Defense make awesome products, and I trust them. And so when they tell me that something's good, I believe them, because they don't sell garbage, right? I know that they stand behind their brand. So go to the store, Refuge Medical, check this thing out. They're actually pretty affordable. I thought that these were going to be like $150, $200, and they're like half that, I'm pretty sure. So I'm putting one in my truck.
Vehicle fire or home fire?
Vehicle fire primarily, right? But you can also get, I think they have a bigger one that you can put in your home. The whole idea is this isn't like a one-stop shop extinguisher or suppressor. This is something that you can put, it's multi-use, right? It's pretty nice. And it's this right here, this is a 17 ounce or almost 18 ounces. That's a good amount of extinguisher right there. Now, if you're in a kitchen or something like that, you might want something a little bit bigger. So,
Daryl 854, is that fire extinguisher rated for all classes of fire? 8 is the classes. What is that? Classes of fire. A, B, C, D. I don't know what that means.
No, because it says right here, this device is not intended to replace any NFPA 10 or UL rated extinguisher. Device is intended for small hazard applications when flames pose a threat. So this is in an emergency, in a pinch, right? Which would be something like a vehicle fire or something like that. That's why they put them on the back of Baja trucks. You could whip this puppy out and use it in an emergency. This isn't going to replace, your big commercial fire extinguisher.
It must be fire suppression, not fire extinguisher.
It says fire suppression.
Yeah, like the different types, like the ABCD, that's like different types of fires, like grease fires, stuff like that. So.
Dang, I didn't know you knew so much about this.
Nice. Uh-oh.
I used to work in a kitchen. We kind of had to learn that kind of
Whoa.
stuff.
It's meant to get you out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
It's
not put out the fire.
Yeah, this isn't put the fire out. This is get yourself out
Your
of
computer,
fire.
you need to turn it down.
Yeah, I can hear it. Whatever.
Yeah, it was throwing me off.
I don't know what's going on, guys.
You can't hear him.
It's on mine, yeah. It's just because you're right next to my
We're trying
microphone.
here.
Yeah.
We're trying to get our lives together. It's not the best product quality. That's fine. Pew Pew Daily. What's up, guys? What's up, Pew Pew Daily? What's poppin'? He gave me a fist bump. Fist bump back at you, bro.
I'll move closer to you.
The TKO on Gable asked a question. Do you have a Stop the Bleed kit that I could keep in my classroom?
Yes, we have multiple. That's actually the best one.
Best one or another one?
That's the best one.
Best
right
one?
Yeah,
it's coming. Are you sure? Are you
sure.
ready?
Oh my
it's
God.
flying. It's up there.
Okay, this is the PAC, Public Access Casualty Kit, right? This is literally designed for a classroom. That's why we designed it. We saw a hole in the market and we saw a need, right? In American classrooms all across the country. And we said, man, we really need to make a kit that's good for the classroom. And so we designed this bad boy. What you can do is you can mount this case on the wall, right? Now, in a classroom, if something terrible were to happen, one of the first things in a code red scenario that you're trained to do is kill the lights. Okay, so the way that this is designed is there is a high vis reflective strip right here, so that way if you hit it with a flashlight, you can see it. Pop this bad mamma jamma open, right? This would stay on the wall, the case. The case would stay on the wall. Set that over there. You stay, I'll come over here, right? Now, the cool thing is you can open this with one hand. So you open it up. Right on top, you have 2 soft T tourniquets, which is Committee on TCCC recommended tourniquets. They're one of the top 2 tourniquets in the world. They're absolutely awesome. I carry one every day. And then we have a setup for basically 2 casualties inside of this kit right here, right? So you have trauma shears, you have 2 emergency trauma dressings. These are Oleus bandages. They are awesome because they have wound packing gauze inside of them as well as an eye shield. You have 2 sets of chest seals. Then here on the bottom, you have 2 different rolled gauze for hemostatic agents, quick clot rolled. You also have 2 S-mark bandages. Now, S-mark bandages, if you guys saw the video, they are great for children in tourniquet applications, right? It doesn't matter what size limb you have if you're using an S-mark bandage correctly. Make sure that you are using it correctly because you could potentially cause nerve damage, right? Duct tape, Sharpie, 2 more sets of compressed gauze, and then 2 survival blankets, right? So the whole idea behind this is you can stop massive bleeding with this kit. That is the design of this kit. It can sit in the classroom, no big deal, right? You're asking about a stop the bleed kit. Well, this is everything you want and more, right? We are helping schools out all across the country right now, getting kits. Email sales@refugemedical.com, right? And we'll help you out. We'll figure out talking to your superintendent or your principal or whatever, your school board. We'll make the case. Or if you're looking to just buy one for your own classroom, hit us up because we have a couple of smaller options too. I recommend this because it hangs on the wall, right? And you can teach other people where it is. You can tell anybody to go grab that red thing off the wall, right? And that's the idea behind this, is it's really easily accessible, it's visible, and it's super comprehensible, which is awesome.
Say right hand, link in bio.
Link
Just up higher. Up high.
Link in bio is right here magically.
Yes.
That only works for Instagram.
No, well, yeah, that's an Instagram thing.
I don't
No,
know.
it works for the Tickety Talks.
And link in bio.
Yep.
And link in bio. So
Oh, no, for YouTube, it's down here.
All right, there we go. Link in bio, YouTube. My IG reception is much better. Preppy Mama, what's up, Preppy Mama? Cool. Other question. Somebody asked about a stud kit for the SOB. You can set up a stud kit in addition to the SOB. Technically, you can run a stud kit off of an SOB. That's not the standard application. What a stud is it's a shears tourniquet utility device. And so the whole idea is it's a cool MOLLE package where you can keep shears and a tourniquet readily available. A lot of times people will put it on the outside of a bag. They'll put it in the oh crap handle on the truck. They'll put it on a carrier or a vest. This is one right here, right? So you have shears, super easily accessible. And then you also have a tourniquet. You can put a cat tourniquet. You can put a soft T tourniquet in there. Whatever your choice is. Those are my 2 choices. And then you can MOLLE it right here in the back, however you want, on whatever is MOLLE accessible. And you can be pretty creative with how you attach this puppy to things. And then it's labeled on the outside, tourniquet, right? TQ. So you can say, hey, grab the stuff in that red thing over there. And they'll be like, oh, the red thing, right? Unless they're colorblind, in which case you can't say that. Because it's offensive, I guess, right? Somebody said, I figured out what the stud kit is. Thanks. You're welcome. I don't know what I did.
Do you have anything that will connect to a backpack for archery shooters or firearms?
Heck yeah, we have a ton of stuff. If you're wanting something for just yourself, I'd recommend probably the ARC or the SOB. It's small, right? So if you're out there doing archery, give me the orange, right? So this is actually designed for hunting season, right? One of the reasons we talked about it and running it is I saw a video of a guy who shoved accidentally a broadhead through his right calf and then severed his artery. And it was bleeding out, and they were in the woods, and they had to take a shirt and a stick and make a really crappy tourniquet, right? Because nobody had the tools. And we're like, man, hunting season's coming up. You're gonna need square inches of orange, and we have an awesome kit. So this guy right here has 2 malice clips, and you can open these up if you have nails. I don't have nails. I don't know why.
I use a knife.
I do too.
Here
Every
you
time
go.
I use
Want
it.
me to do it?
I know I got it. I use a knife. I don't want to damage it because, you know, it's a new product.
You should sign the inside of it and say Bob used this
Yeah.
on the live stream.
Do you want me
Okay,
to
I'm
get
not
it?
gonna
Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, you get it. Here.
Here, there's an
I'll show
arc
you
there.
really quick. She'll be able to get it like that too. Isn't it funny how like you think like, you know, this is super hard and then you hand it to somebody else. Oh, she's struggling too. Yes.
That's
Not just
your
me.
help me.
Yeah, that's my helpmeet there. And if you don't know what a helpmeet is, that's a wife. Are you gonna get it?
I don't know.
She's not gonna get it. She's gonna fail.
Here.
So anyways, what malice is basically malice is
Update.
an
There we go.
updated
Okay,
molly.
someone
right?
else is
So
gonna
it's
get
a
it.
plastic molly. It's a clip you can run through any sort of looping on your backpack. It attaches really easily. The cool thing about the SOB is it weighs about a pound and a half. It's super light and you can treat yourself. Here's one in red. You can treat yourself, or that's what the design of this is for. It's an IFAC, an individual first aid kit. It's used to treat you. So if you're going to the range, whether it's an archery range or firearms range, whatever it may be, then you can use this bad mamma jamma here, so that way you can, you know, treat yourself. Work.
Bubble.
Here.
No.
So you can see the clips right here. These sit on the back. You loop them in through whatever, and then you put them back in the buckle. And I promise they're usually not that hard to get out. These must be a little bit tighter in manufacturing, and they just clip in, and then you're good to go. So then this loop right here will keep you in check. Boom. So then in the SOB, you have a POC, chest seal, duct tape, wound packing gauze, hemostatic agent, you have an ETD 4-inch flat, and then you have antiseptic wipes and naso. And that's what you got inside of a SOB pocket, as well as a Sharpie, right? So you can draw mustaches on your friends when they're passed out because they hurt themselves, which is the most important thing. Incoming! Nice catch. Nice catch. If you're looking for something bigger, probably go to Bearfac. Bearfac's gonna be able to work the full the Marchi algorithm, right? Pretty standard. I have on my rucksack, right, on my 72-hour bag, whatever you want to call it, whatever the cool kids are saying, in my bag that I use to carry stuff, on the side, I have a Bearfac. I actually have it mounted upside down because it's easier to pull downwards and away from you than it is upwards, right? And you can pull this bad mamma jamma out, really similar to the PAX design, one hand open, and you're able to deploy. And you have a cat tourniquet, you have emergency trauma dressing 6-inch from North America Rescue, you have your shears, 5x9s, nasopharyngeal airway, chest seals, hemostatic agents, and then a trauma pack. Trauma pack being all the goodies that you need, whether it's wound packing gauze, survival blanket gauze, random different gauze that you could need in a trauma-related incident, right? So that's going to help you out there. Any other questions about kits or about Refuge Medical or Refuge Training, hit us up in the boxes and we'll help you guys out. We'll figure it out as best we can, and we'll take care of it.
Everybody's quiet. Where are the questions at, people?
Where are the questions? I'm trying to load the live stream, but my internet's being dumb.
Oh no.
Come on, internet.
Could that be why no one's asking questions?
I don't know. TikTok, if you have any questions, let me know. Instagram, if you have any questions, let me know. YouTube, if you have any questions. This is just an axe. It's not a firearm. Don't get mad at me, please. TikTok, they're trying to ban us. They're trying to shut us down.
Got a question.
Okay, what's up?
Can you mess up a nasopharyngeal device?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. You can mess up any sort of medical device really easily. Best way to figure out how to not mess up a nasopharyngeal airway, right? Because there's a lot of ways to do it, is go to Refuge Training and have a professional trainer who does it for a living and is qualified and certified teach you how to do it. Because it is challenging, and there's also a lot of factors and variables that go into it. You can't put an NPA into somebody who's had a deviated septum before. So if you've broken your nose, putting an NPA into you is almost not an option. It would almost be a better case to intubate you, which is a whole nother conversation for a whole nother time. But get training, right? It's not just, man, you can't just have things. If I have a bow and arrow, right, and I've never pulled the draw, then it's a waste of space, right? It's a false, sense of, security. And so get training. Go to Refuge Training and get some training.
So while you're on that, somebody said the trainer's qualified to teach. What kind of credentials and experience?
Yeah, that's a freaking great idea. Great question. So EMR, then also they are certified through the American College of Surgeons for Stop the Bleed. One is a combat veteran having rendered aid, I think like 7 or 8 times inside of combat. Another was a police officer who had rendered aid, I think over 10 times as a police officer. I can't
it's
remember
more
how many
than
times.
that.
Maybe it is. I don't
Yeah.
know. What do you think? 30.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
Twitch rendered
See?
aid 30 times?
He knows
Yeah.
because he's
So-
heard the story.
So JT is part of the training team, and
Cracker Turn Torah.
Cracker Turn Torah. He's part of the training team, and he corrected me there. So Twitch has rendered aid over 30 times in the field. One of which I'm pretty sure was a gunshot wound through the chest where he had to apply chest seals to, which is pretty crazy. He tells that story in class. And all of this you can see in the Refuge training website. You can see their qualifications and credentials. We are not just grabbing Joe off the street who read a book one time. That's not our deal. Because 1, we don't want to get sued. 2, we want to make sure that you guys have the proper tools and the proper training, and that means that people who are teaching you have to know what the heck they're talking about and have actually applied that knowledge, right? To know something isn't the same as done something. Doing something, you learn what could go wrong, what will go wrong, and they apply all that inside of training, and honestly, it is just awesome.
Hey,
It is
Code.
awesome.
I have a question.
If you can.
Got a question on YouTube.
Question on YouTube.
Question on
It says,
YouTube.
I'm opening a very small in-home daycare and looking for a pack to take when we go walking in the woods with about 6 children and 1 adult. What do you recommend?
Adventure kit, 100% adventure kit. The reason is the adventure kit is because it treats a wide variety of things. If you have band-aids, you have Benadryl, you have a tourniquet, you have trauma medicine, and you also have everyday medicine. And the adventure kit is an awesome, awesome kit where you can treat multiple things. It has a splint in there in case there was a break.
Cody, we can see you
I have a
still.
Jolly. I have
You're
a
just
Jolly
too
Green
tall. We
Giant.
can still see
I
you
seriously
crawling.
recommend the adventure kit. 6 to 7 kids, that would be super applicable to you, and I that's what I would recommend. Hey, Code.
Hey,
How you
Code,
doing?
you got to move in some. There you go.
Guys,
problem.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is Cody from Sojourn Gear.
He makes most of this stuff.
Sojourn Gear is one of our main manufacturing partners. Sojourn Gear was instrumental in the foundation of Refuge Medical. He made the first Bearfac, which is pretty freaking awesome.
So a lot of water under the bridge.
Lot of water, lot of water.
There was a question, Code, is kind of putting you on the spot.
Okay.
Are you single?
That wasn't the question, but go ahead and answer.
Yes, I am single and available, and looking for a nice young lady who likes to sew and make good food.
Unless you're Lena Mitchellek, then we can go
Yes.
shooting together.
Lena, we should hang out.
But the question is there ever going to be a chest rig from Sojourn Gear?
Oh,
Put you on the spot.
So maybe I'm not even gonna say words, but this is like the hot thing that we need to make a bunch of.
what is that?
I don't. It's a secret.
Uh-oh.
See my patch? I'm
Uh-oh.
not making fun of anybody who is challenged, like myself, but I think that patch is pretty good. Yeah, so we're gonna make some Minuteman bags, and
There it is. Okay, those are Minuteman bags. They're custom bags made by Sojourn Gear. They are freaking awesome, but they are super hard to come by because Cody's time is super valuable and he spends it as such. And he sews arcs a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of arcs.
so anything else?
I will say I have seen a couple of mock-ups of chest rigs that Cody has done, Sojourn Gear has done. They are awesome, and I'm sure that once he gets time, they will produce them. Right?
So we don't allow him to have time.
That's the plan. It happens.
Someday, right?
Yeah,
Someday.
Someday.
Who knows when, but someday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, stay safe, and
Stay single.
I got some manufacturing. And and I'm single.
All right.
And ready to
Go get
mingle.
to work, you crazy
Okay.
kid. All right. Cody with Sojourn Gears, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the myth, the legend.
I got another question. Who do you market the kits for?
Who do we market
Such
the
a-
kids for? I mean, honestly,
Everybody?
everybody. Because the whole idea, right? Like, our whole thing is we want every American, right? Or every person on earth, really, to have the proper tools and training to be able to save a life. Massive bleeding is the #1 cause of preventable death in the United States. That's a huge problem. That means that we could have saved those lives had they had the tools and the training. And so, you know, yeah, we are electively with all the branches of the military, right? We sell to law enforcement, we sell to school resource officers, we sell to, you know, EMS specialists, all these different things. But, you know, it's just important to me that Stacy, who's bringing her kids to soccer practice, has a kit. It's just important to me that Greg, who's working in the office over there, has a kit, or that the office itself has a kit, right? Because Greg could be driving home and pull up on a car accident, which is way more likely. A majority of the lives saved to date with Refuge Medical have actually been car accidents. You know, we've had some crazy cool stories of dudes operating and everything like that. But we've got a lot more stories of I cut my leg with a chainsaw and needed to use a tourniquet and was life flight.
Or fireworks.
Or fireworks.
We had quite a few of those this year.
4th of July, I think 3.
They're going pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, blowing hands off, fingers off, all these things.
When you pull the pin, remember to throw the grenade, not the pin.
Right, very important, very, very important stuff there. So we market to anybody and everybody because we really believe that you guys should have this stuff. What's up, Dad?
TJ Green 729. Hey, y'all, I asked a question on YouTube. Maybe there is a lag. I'm going to open up a small in-home
We already
daycare.
answered that.
Huh, you did?
Yeah, we answered
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
TJ, for the small
Adventure kit.
daycare,
Yeah, it's an adventure kit, yes.
Adventure kit, because you can treat small and big, right? And you have a little bit more variety. Everything from Benadryl to a tourniquet, right? You have things to splint a wound, or splint a break, you have Band-Aids, right? All these different things. And so you have a little bit of variety, and I really recommend the Adventure Kit. It's a cool satchel. You can carry it with ease. It's not very heavy. It's pretty comfortable. It's a designed bag, especially for what it is. It's awesome. Check it out at the store, and let us know what you think.
Yeah, that should answer as Tuller 33's question as well. What pack would be recommended for those of us in student transportation?
Yeah, student transpo. I mean, honestly,
That's the adventure kit.
Adventure kit, or I would go as far as to say maybe a crash or smash kit.
Oh, yeah?
Crash or smash kits, those are designed for vehicles. They're designed to withstand crashes and smashes, right?
That's no.
And so they come in a Pelican case,
Oh, yeah.
waterproof, they're durable, they're laid out, they're organized. And the whole idea behind it is that you could take a huge hit. Don't throw that at me. Right? This is super comprehensive. You could treat multiple casualties. You could, you know, everything. It's going to have a neck brace in it. It's going to have tourniquet applications, all these different things. Trauma, like true trauma potential there.
And it's waterproof.
And it's waterproof, right? So we designed that kit more so that it could go in the back of a Baja truck, or as for the chaser truck, right? So if a chaser's following the Baja racers, it could go in the back there, and if something crazy were to happen, you know, it would be able to withstand that. What do you got?
Any chance of another discreet EDC kit? I love the pot kit, but don't always wear cargo pants.
So we've talked about that. Actually, we were just talking about that, like, I don't know, 13 minutes ago. Yes, there is a chance. There is a saying, like, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, I understand not wearing cargo pants every day, because, like, I don't wear cargo pants every day, and when I wear blue jeans, I lose about 50% of the medical that I carry every day. That being said, I still carry medical, but it's a lot more challenging. So that's when you go into like the ankle kit territory. But the thing is there's a lot of great ankle kits out there, and we're not interested in just making something. We want to make something that's needed in the market, because, you know, if we just are copying people, then we're not doing the right thing. That's not honest business. And so for us right now, this is our discrete medical kit. And it works really, really well. So, you know, currently, no, there's not plans. There's talk of plans, but we haven't solidified kind of what that looks like. We actually talked about expanding the POC kit a little bit more to doing like a slit kit, which is the sexy legs and khakis kit. and it has a little bit more. That's literally the name. It's a whole team is laughing right now. That's literally the name.
Say it again.
Sexy legs and khakis. That's the name. And the whole idea is it's a POC that's expanded out a little bit. And so we've talked about that, and we're trying to lock down those details. But with the solution for don't mind what you just saw behind you. The solution for, you know, a different kit if you're not wearing cargo pants, I don't have one right now, other than still carry your stuff. It's a little bit uncomfortable, you know, me personally, when I wear jeans, carrying a tourniquet, wound packing gauze, chest seal, stuff like that. That's what I carry when I have jeans. It's not the most comfortable, but I still do it, because it's important. Thoughts on POC kit IFAC? My thoughts are that I like it a lot. I personally, I don't carry a POC every day. I love the POC. I have a different layout of how I lay things out. The way my brain works is very compartmentalized. So I have, like, each pocket is different things, right?
And you really do carry it.
I
every
carry
day.
every single day. I mean, I could do a pocket dump right now. I don't know that we need to, because we don't need to get banned on TikTok. But, you know, in my right pocket every single day, there's a set of chest seals, there's wound packing gauze, there's 2 sets of gloves, there's a soft tee tourniquet, and there's a pair of shears. And on my left pocket every single day, there's a cat tourniquet, a SWAT tee tourniquet, 2 sets of gloves every single day.
It also depends on the snugness of your pants.
Yes, I do like to wear a little bit snug pants, because, you know, I look cool, says my wife.
We have a newcomer, I would believe, because they asked, do you have any kit that's set up for Molly?
Yes.
Almost every
Pretty
kit.
much every single one of them.
Yep.
Just so you know, all of our kits are hand sewn. They're sewn in America, made in America, right? And we design almost every single one of our kits to either have malice clips right here, which is a little bit tougher version. It's a plastic polymer version of Molly. And I can't remember what malice stands for, and I'm not going to try to remember. Cody, can you remember?
Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, see, Cody doesn't even know, and he buys them by the thousands. So
KL will look it up for us.
KL,
Tell us in 2
our
minutes.
admin will look it up, and she'll come and yell at me.
Googling.
She's already Googling. So all of our kits are going to be Molly compatible, because we just like the fact that you can attach it to so many different things, whether it's a Molly bag or whether you Molly it to the oh crap handle in your truck. So everything from the Bear Fact to the SOB to the ARC to even the Adventure Kit. The Adventure Kit, which is a literal satchel, is able to be mollied to something if you wanted to. So yeah, definitely go check us out. Check out the store. And the stuff is made here. It's not like Chinese crap. Because something that's really, really important is when you deliberately choose to support a Chinese produced, you know, company or a Chinese product, you're taking your money and you're deciding to arm the enemy with it, rather than supporting American-made businesses that are purposefully manufacturing here. It is cheaper to manufacture in China, 100%. It is harder to manufacture in the US, 100%. But we choose to put our effort into this country, into the people in our community, into the people in our state and other states, right? And you have to be very purposeful with that. And so, yeah, our stuff's, you know, 15% more. Cool, sweet, yeah. You want to know why? Because we have a bunch of families that eat off of that. So you kind of have to decide what's your dollar worth, and you have to use your dollar.
And it also won't fall apart.
What is this? What malice stands for?
No, it's the Molly part. The malice is
well,
Molly
I
and
knew-
Alice together.
Yeah, so Molly and Alice clip is malice, and then Molly modular lightweight load carrying equipment. That's what Molly stands. She printed it out for me. That's how fast our admins are. They're crazy. So if you got any other questions, let me know. Rain Cat in the chat. What up, Rain Cat? Rain Cat's a cool cat. Get it? See what I did there? Shout out if you carry a battle axe around for any purpose, whether it's chopping wood, beheading heathens, whatever it could be. Shout it out. What are you doing?
Look at who just jumped in the chat.
Who's in the chat? Primary Arms is in the chat. Primary Arms is awesome. We went to the Primary Arms range day and we got to hang out with a lot of their cool people. And we brought some kits, and we actually had the opportunity to train some of their long range technicians on some Stop the Bleed, which is cool. There's a problem in the gun industry right now. given the fact that everybody wants to be the cool guy, the operator, the tip of the spear, and nobody wants to know how to properly pack a wound. That's a hole in the industry. Everybody wants to carry 5 magazines and nobody wants to carry 3 tourniquets. And there's this gap, right? And it's kind of this, you know, false dichotomy that we've created over the years. And so something that we can do, you know, as industry leaders is continue to push out good information. I personally really support Primary Arms because their stuff is in the vast majority produced here, and then also what they do for the community is huge. I run a 1 to 8 Primary Arms with the Griffin on my airsoft gun. On my airsoft gun. TikTok's here, Primary Arms, so shh, don't say anything. We don't want to get kicked off by TikTok.
You're close.
Yeah, they'll do that. They'll do that. I want to buy one of Bear's puppies. Good luck, bro. I'm getting one of Bear's. Yeah. So that's a thing. We actually figured out what puppy we're getting today. So that's cool. Do you guys have a very simple pouch that has a tourniquet and a combat gauze for wound packing? No, we don't. We have some simple pouches. The POC would be a simple pouch that carries wound packing gauze and then some, and it's not very expensive, and then you can buy a tourniquet. That would be my recommendation. Or you can just buy an actual trauma kit and get all the things you need. If you're using wound packing gauze, I got bad news for you. You're gonna need an emergency trauma dressing. It's just really simple. Go to the link right up here, and you can click on that and you can see. And you know, I'm not trying to be facetious, but sometimes we choose to skimp on medical. We choose to, you know, what?
If they go to the link in the bio that's up there, they can take the quiz and figure out
what kit works for them.
Exactly.
Right? And so here's the thing, right? A lot of times we try to cut corners. This is not something to cut corners on. We're talking about medical, right? If you're using this stuff, someone is dying. That's not a time to go, I think I could save $20. No. Spend the extra $20, please. Please get the stuff you actually need and get some training. Go to Refuge training, man. They're awesome. Hoping to see some Refuge medical training in the Midwest 2023. Make it to Texas, but saving my PTOs. Good call. We do training in the Midwest all the time.
Oh, of course. If you need training in your area, email sales@refugetraining.com. The link is in the bio. Show them where the link is.
The link is in the bio.
Yep.
Up there.
Yep.
There. Where are y'all located at in Oklahoma? We are located at No. That's where we're located. It's right between the corner of Not and Ever, because we don't share our exact location with the internet. Now, this is a public company. You could probably do some research, but no, I'm not going to broadcast where we're located, because my family works here and the internet is crazy. Are you kidding me? What's up? What you got at TikTok world?
Shaw Connor 420 said, "Howdy everyone, looking for a good vest-mounted IFAK and a good stop-the-bleed kit for car and range."
Cool. Vest-mounted IFAK. I'm actually going to recommend the ARC for both of those. Seriously. You can mount this puppy right here. It sits perfectly under your arm, no problem, right? And you can also mount it to your headrest in your truck, in your car, whatever you want to do. And then the way it works is if it's sitting right here on your vest, see? If it's sitting right here, you can pull it off, you can deploy the kit, right? You can open it up, and you have all your components laid out, right? And then say you're in a hurry, right? You don't have time to deal with the buckle, and you gotta move really quickly. You can just slap it on there, move around, and then you can position it and get it in place, right? That would be my recommendation. ARC Advanced Rip-Away Kit. You can work the March algorithm for 2 whole people in this bad mamma jamma right here. I keep moving my axe around, but you gotta remember, man.
What color is his vest?
What color is your vest? Quick, answer. Answer in the chat.
I was gonna say, you also need to mention the dangler attachment that just came out.
Oh
in the
yeah,
ARC kit,
so
too.
you have a cool dangler where basically instead of having this back, Coyote. You got Coyote over there? That's black. That's not Coyote. That's multicam. That's not Coyote.
That's not Coyote either.
This is Ranger Green. That's the Coyote.
The only color.
The only color he didn't grab. So, and boom, Coyote, right? So Coyote tan, we have it right here. This is in stock, right?
Yep.
This-
all
okay.
colors of the ARC.
All colors of the ARC are in stock, which is awesome. So the dangler is super cool. Say you wanted to buy one kit right now because that's where your budget's at, right? You can leave this attached to the visor of your car, right? And then you can have this on your plate carrier or on your vest sitting here by your cummerbund. I'm gonna stand up really quick and cover that so that TikTok doesn't see it. And then you can attach your arc and it'll dangle. And it's really secure. It doesn't get in the way of anything really. And it's awesome. It's a really cool attachment and it's pretty cheap. And it's also made in America. Oh no, my stress
America!
ball. This is my stress ball. It says let that shit go. I go through on average about 3 stress balls a month. Because I'm constantly doing this and I'm throwing it at the wall and I'm losing it. And so this one says let that shit go. And so depending on the day, one of my admins will hand me a different stress ball and it'll say different things. I think actually Rodrigo handed me this one. He threw it to me.
All prices, link in the bio.
How much the crash? How much is the crash? The crash kit is one of our more expensive kits, but that's because it's so comprehensive. Given what's in it, it's actually pretty dang affordable. I don't know, I can't remember the price off the top of my head.
1129.
It's $11.29, so but right under after shipping and stuff like that, probably $1,200. If you have promo codes, which there are promo codes out there. There's a promo code for TikTok, there's a promo code for Instagram, there's a promo code for YouTube. All that said, you're probably looking at about $1,000. But that being said, that's going to be a first aid kit that can treat your whole family in a car accident. So kind of worth $1,000.
And that gets you the bear fact too.
Yeah, that gives
price
you,
is with the.
that gives you a crash pack inside of it too, so you have even more trauma capability inside of that. So that's huge come up there in that regard. The crash pack is one of our most expensive kits, to be honest. And the whole idea there is you can literally treat your family in a crash. What do you got?
The arc with the dangler.
Arc with the dangler. Bring it over here. You can see it. This is a multicam.
Why didn't you put it on so you can model it?
Yeah, model it.
Yeah, come on.
Model
Throw it
for
on.
us. Model it. Don't look at that TikTok. That's nothing. Don't worry.
Strike a pose.
Strike a
Vogue,
pose.
Vogue, Vogue,
Oh
Vogue.
my! Oh, hold on. Go over there. Go over there. Get off camera.
He'll be all right as long as he doesn't touch it.
We're one strike away from getting
Yeah, we're
out.
so
Oh, no.
We're not gonna take any chances.
Soft devices. So you got the plate carrier right here, right? And the dangler sits low like this, but it's also got freedom of movement, so he can bend and jump and crawl and all that stuff, but he can still quickly deploy it. Go ahead. Right? And then you can slap it back on there in a hurry if he needs to. That one has the optional decompression.
Yeah, let it dangle.
Yeah, and it can just see, and he can still work right here while having it attached. So just like an admin pouch or something like that, we kind of prioritize first aid around here instead of admin.
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
incredible.
It's awesome. It's a pretty sweet. Who makes that plate carrier?
This is HRT.
HRT.
Yeah.
That's a good plate carrier. I like the tube buckles there. Those are cool. Very cool. What is the
Oh,
best
that was
kit?
tactically turned Toro, by the way.
No,
Yeah.
tactically Toro.
I mean, tactically turned Toro.
Tactically Toro.
I'm getting that
Cracker
mixed up
Toro.
with Cracker Turn Toro.
Yeah.
Tactically Toro does have a YouTube page. Go follow him. He does awesome dive-ins to the scriptures. He's a cool dude, cool cat. Kentuckiana Gunworks. Kentuckiana Gunworks, you message me, just you, and we'll figure out getting you a dangler. And we'll take care of you. Because Kentuckiana Gunworks, if you guys need good lubrication and cleaning and storage for ammunitions or airsoft devices or anything like that, reach out to Kentuckiana Gunworks. He is awesome. He is making his way through all of the U.S. right now.
I'm just here to distract.
Yeah, I'm getting distracted by admins. What do we got? What is this?
He probably needs to
The
read the
giveaway, we
thing.
have to talk about it.
Oh, we gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
Are we doing
I
a
don't unless you
giveaway?
want to do it on the end at the end.
Are we doing a giveaway? I've been told that we're doing a giveaway. Right now, in this moment, or is this the
No.
YouTube giveaway?
Yes.
The YouTube
Yes,
giveaway.
the YouTube.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna give something away.
I was waiting for more
No.
information on that.
Man, bought Bear Fact for my car and my woodworking shop. Great job, okay, Christy. Awesome stuff. Let's give something away right now.
No,
Yes.
that's not how we're
You already
doing
said what you
it.
give away.
Let's do it. What are we doing? Message in the chat right now. What do you want me to give away?
Oh my god.
Or I'm gonna think of something.
On the
Let's give away a cat tourniquet.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's like.
Let's give away a cat tourniquet. Let's do it.
It's following Refuge.
So
Probably I
Cat tourniquets aren't even sold as an individual component.
I didn't
I know, that's what I'm saying.
He's posted.
I will give this tourniquet
Tourniquets,
right
yeah, people
away
are
right
saying
now to
take
the
it.
first person
that
in
him
the
saying
chat
give away to
that can list
so.
the March algorithm and what it stands for. MARCHE. First person to do it gets a cat tourniquet and a
Alright.
Refuge t-shirt. Go.
I'm
Go,
watching.
quick. Who's gonna do it? Who's
I'm
gonna get it first,
watching.
right?
I'm on.
We're watching.
I
The
just-
people in the office
I
cannot
just
do
posted
it.
a whole YouTube series on it too.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, there's a whole YouTube series on it.
Yeah,
I
there's a
just
whole
posted
YouTube
it.
series on it, right? If you're watching this, you should know the Marchie algorithm, right?
Yeah, Badger, you cannot answer.
Badger cannot answer either. Badger,
Okay,
you
this guy's
technically
not gonna
work
win.
here, right? First one to message the Marchie algorithm
Oh.
gets a cat tourniquet.
I got one. Palmetto paratrooper, massive bleed or massive hemorrhage, airway, respiration, circulation, head injury, hypothermia.
And what's the E?
We need the E.
You need the E.
We need the E.
I have Roman Jeeper, massive bleeding, airway, circulation, head, everything else.
Oh!
Ah.
There we go. So here's
There
the
we
deal.
go.
Palmetto paratrooper.
No. This was the other one.
Yeah, I know,
Roman.
but Palmetto paratrooper will also send you a Refuge Medical T-shirt.
Yeah, he just said it. He just said everything else.
Yeah, so you had it. You had
Badger
it,
said
bro.
he backspaces and stops typing.
All right. Who won?
Roman Jeeper.
Roman Jeeper. Email admin at Refuge Medical. We'll get this cat tourniquet. We'll have a t-shirt. Tell us what your t-shirt size is. We'll get you a t-shirt too. And then Palmetto Paratrooper, email us, and we'll get you a t-shirt too. If you guys could share the live stream, because we want to keep doing fun stuff like this, giveaways, everything like that. And cool stuff to where we're hanging out, and then that way you guys get a little bit of fun out of it too. I mean,
Palmetto
there should be a return.
paratrooper said, "I'm from the era before the E." LOL.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's a new thing, but it does matter. The E also stands for checking interventions is inside of that E, so you have to go back and check everything that you've done too, in case a tourniquet failed or something like that. So that's important.
Stone Wolf Dark Tail asks, how big is the bare minimum pouch?
How big is the bare minimum pouch? This is a bare FAC. This is a bare min, right? So significantly smaller, and you still get a lot of capability out of the bare min. Bare min is an awesome kit to have on you. Bare FAC is an awesome kit to have on the bag or something like that. Bare min, I would say this is about roughly the size of 2 AR mags. Yep, about the size of 2 AR mags. And it weighs
Two airsoft.
2 airsoft mags.
Pouch dimension is 5 by 7.5 on the bare min.
5 by 7.5. That's what you would have if you knew how to.
Pouch
measure
dimensions
stuff.
are listed on the website.
Yeah, all dimensions are listed on the website too, just in case you need to know what the weight's gonna be, everything like that. Ken XH, you're right. You're awesome, but you're a little bit too slow. So next time, you gotta get faster. You gotta be faster than that. And I'll say, you know what? Next week we'll also do a giveaway.
What?
What? How much is the Bear Pack? The Bear Pack retails at $269, and that is a kit that will work the full Marchie algorithm. So, I've been told that we're doing a large giveaway, right?
How large?
Probably.
You had it.
Where's it at?
We had
It's
it.
unpacked over here. You took the pop kit out of it.
Oh, I did. This is the pop kit from that. So we are giving away a medical kit. We are giving away a red, right?
I was gonna say the rules.
That's
you
what.
written down.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay, I have the rules.
Like briefly.
I have the rules. All
You
right.
can pull up the thread too.
So here's how we're gonna do this, right? We're doing a giveaway, and we're gonna give away a red SOB, a small to back kit, right? High vis. You can use this for whatever you want. This is an IFAC individual first aid kit. This is actually, I don't run it in red, but I have an SOB kit on my duty belt, right? So awesome kit, right? We are giving this bad mamma jamma away. Now my admins are gonna yell at me if I say this wrong. All right, but I'm gonna get it right. So if you follow Instagram and TikTok, okay, and you comment and tag 3 people on either to subscribe to YouTube, okay, and then you comment done, you're entered to win this thing, right?
Yeah, comment done on the YouTube.
Comment done on the YouTube, right? So
There's
the
a
idea
there's a
is,
short on the YouTube for the giveaway. They can comment on there.
Right.
And so we'll be announcing the winner either in 2 weeks on the live stream or when we hit 1K, whichever one comes first.
All right, so we're pushing to 1,000 on the YouTube. So if you comment on TikTok or Instagram, right, and you get people to our YouTube, right? Comment 3 people, right?
Yep.
On TikTok or Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you're done with that, you comment done on YouTube, right? On the short, and you'll see it on YouTube. You got to go to YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube. That enters you into the giveaway, right?
What's the value of the giveaway, Bob?
Value of the giveaway, because I think we're also doing a shirt with this, right?
Are we?
Yeah.
Good thing.
Yes.
I guess
Sure,
so.
you just made it a thing.
made it a
Sure.
thing.
Yep, it's
I
a
thought
thing
we-
now.
I thought we discussed that. So we're doing this and then a shirt, about $250, right? So you get a free $250 bill in the form of awesome medical kits. So go up there, go look, do the things.
The link to YouTube is right up
The
there.
link to YouTube is right up there.
Link in the
Go,
bio.
Go up to the bio, right? Oof, you lost me at TikTok. TikTok is a data mining company by the. Yeah, I know.
But that's
Yeah.
why you're on Instagram.
Yeah, I
you
know.
you don't have to go to
You
TikTok.
don't have to go
Either
to
You're
or,
already
yeah.
here.
It's either or, buddy. I
You
completely
don't-
agree with you.
yeah.
I'm not a TikToker, but there are people that are a TikToker, and that's the way that they
You don't
express
dance like
themselves
this?
on a social media platform, right? I don't do
TikTok
the
is our
dances.
largest channel right now.
TikTok is our largest channel. If you have a problem with that, then help us build the YouTube so we don't spend so much time on TikTok. buddy. Come on, Ken, you got this.
Go
So-
tell 2 friends to tell 2
Three.
friends to tell 2 friends to tell 47 friends to go subscribe to YouTube.
and then you can win this kit. And if this goes well, we'll continue to do big giveaways. I'm down to give you guys free stuff. I really am, but there's got to be a return on the value, you know? There's got to be something here. So if you're going to help us build our channel, sweet. Let's put you on, man. Let's get you some swag. Let's get you some good first aid kits. And if you continue to do that, then hey, man, you could probably become an influencer at that point. You'd be a partner with us.
Exactly. Because if you could do it, Bob can do it, and Bob can fix it. Yes, he can.
Yes, I can.
I have a question over
Question.
here. It says, what does Refuge have new in the works?
What does Refuge have new in the works? We have something so new in the works, and it's like about to be dropped tomorrow. And Dudley is not gonna run past the screen with it. Ah, don't look. One more time. All I can say at this time, I'm legally binded by contract and oath, is that the workplace is about to be safer. That's what we have in the works. And Refuge has also been pouring in a lot to Grindstone Ministries and Caleb House with all of their people and with their time and with their support. If you don't know what Grindstone Ministries is or what Caleb House is, Grindstone Ministries is a construction ministry, okay? And they're currently working on Caleb House. Caleb House is a restoration facility, right? And it's a group of people that rescue and rehabilitate and restore victims of child sex trafficking, right? These are some cool people that do some crazy stuff. And if you don't think that children should be harmed, then this is definitely the ministry to support. They don't post cool stuff on the internet. They're not all about the fame. You won't read about them in the newspaper. But this is a mission that is really important. And so if you want to support that, you can go to Grindstone Ministries, look them up, Google them, and you can support them through that. And that's something that Refuge has been pouring into a lot. So I recommend you do that.
You also have the option to donate to Grindstone at checkout with Refuge
Yes,
Medical now.
yes. So if you buy something at Refuge, you can donate to Grindstone. This is a cause that currently has saved, gosh, what is it, over 15, 18
Almost
people?
2 dozen,
Yeah, almost 24 people have been rescued and are on the path of rehabilitation and restoration right now from sex crimes. That's huge. So it may seem like, oh man, that it's just $5. What's it gonna do? Well, $5 might buy a child a new shirt or new books, or might go towards new sheets for their bed, because everything has to be new. Everything has to change. They have to be removed from that environment. So,
Or legal fees.
or legal fees. Legal fees are huge. Lawyers are expensive, but we're super blessed in the fact that We have great people supporting us, like you. And so if you feel called or led by the Spirit to donate to that, you should. It's really awesome. You got anything over there?
Nope.
All right, we'll take 2 more questions. If you have a question about anything, drop it in the chat. Let us know what the question is. I'll be swinging my axe. This axe was a gift to me by the Oso Independiente. He gave me this, and now I twirl it when I talk to people I don't want to talk to. So, can y'all do a crash kit giveaway? I don't know, man. That's
Maybe at $1 million.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Nathan Brooks. You push our channel to $1 million, I'll do a crash kit giveaway to you. All right. I'll give you a crash kit. Is there a way to add the Grindstone donation option to my website? Yeah, I think it's on Shopify.
Yeah, if you have Shopify.
If you're
Yeah.
Shopify, yeah.
We can email admin it.
Kentuckiana Gunworks, shoot me a text after I get off the live, and I'll help you out with it. Kentuckiana Gunworks is an awesome dude. So yeah, that's a good question. That is a good question. Yeah, there's a lot of cool ways to support Grindstone, and one of it is just knowledge, right? Share the information. There are people that are working against sex crimes in America. This isn't like people are traveling to Brazil, right? These are people that are working in this country against this stuff, which is pretty dang serious stuff. I wanted to talk about something else. We talk about shirts at all?
You're wearing
The
one.
shirt that you're wearing.
Yeah, this shirt is for Saul, right? Support the team, rep the brand, right? We are the coolest medical company in the world. So, grab a shirt, man. Rep it. We got new shirts in the works. I'm not going to tell you what they are. They're pretty dope, though. One
But
of them's funny.
they might not recognize the shirt unless you're going like this.
Yeah, unless I'm flexing. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah. Yes, I'm Shopify. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, Kentuckiana Gunworks. Awesome. So, I don't know. If you have any other questions, I got like 3 more minutes. So that's what I have allotted for this. So any other questions, leave them in the chat. It can be about training. It can be about medical components and why we use which components. It can be about kits themselves. It can be about the company. It can be about the people. I don't know. Any of our awesome team have anything to say? Ty just put his thumb up. That's all he did. He said, "Great job."
He's working on that stuff.
all stream, so.
Yeah. Ty
on that stuff
does
to
not
release.
love running circles all stream. What do you got? Nothing? Nothing. They're easy going today. It's a simple day over here at HQ. Well, if that's the case, what you got?
They said y'all run any training near Michigan. I don't think there's any in the works right now, but
Well, yes, we will be there in Michigan. Email the team at sales@refugetraining.com so you can schedule something in Michigan for 2023.
Yeah, so we're building the 2023 schedule right now. And so with that, we want to hear from you guys. So if you want training in a specific location, 1, ask yourself the question, is my state a communist state? If the answer is yeah, then no, we're not going to come there. If your state is a cool state, then we'll come. So shoot us over an email. Go to sales@refugetraining, admin@refugetraining. Let them know what you want, right? We want to hear from the people, man.
Unless you're boxed in by communist states.
full draw, I would say email admin@Refuge Training as well. He's already signed up for the Waco class, Responder 1 and 2, and he's seeing if his wife can come. So
Oh,
email.
I'm sure that
It's already sold out. So,
Yeah.
but email.
Email him.
Email.
He's an understanding guy.
Yeah.
He might help you out.
Link in bio.
Yeah, link in bio. Go to email admin@Refuge Training. Talk to him. He's a pretty cool cat. He might understand. He also has a wife, so he knows how things happen.
Sean Connor, they do private classes too, because he said it'd be 5 to 10 guys.
Yeah.
So,
So we set up private classes. If you have one, they do specific pricing for you guys. And so if you have a venue, that helps with the pricing exponentially. So like, oh, Joe's got 20 acres in a barn. Okay, yeah. Can we use it? Yeah. Awesome. Sweet. It's going to save you a lot of money on that. And it'll be a cooler training. So I know some of the best trainings that I've seen thus far have been private classes.
I have a question back to like Grindstone and Caleb House and stuff.
Yep.
Somebody asked, do we accept nice used kids' clothes for Caleb House?
No. Not
right now.
And the problem is logistics, right? So I can't tell you what sizes of clothes to send us, right? Because operational security, I can't tell you what types of kids, ages, sizes, stuff like that. And so then you might just send me like a pile of gently used clothes, which is awesome, which is really great. But the logistics of us taking those clothes from here, washing those clothes once again, then transporting them to 2 different facilities, 3 different facilities, 5 different facilities, wherever they may need to go, the juice might not be worth the squeeze, right? And that's not me sounding ungrateful, but time and energy is a very, very important resource to us, and it's a depreciating resource. And so we have to be very important and pertinent on how we spend those things. I appreciate the effort. There's gonna probably be a shelter in your area that realistically needs those clothes right now. Due to inflation right now, households are struggling. And it is school season right now, so a bunch of kids need new clothes because they just grew out of their old ones. Check your community. Throw it up on the Facebook community page, whatever it may be. Talk to local churches, local groups in your area, and see who needs them. Because that's not something we're specifically looking for, but somebody might be able to benefit off of that, that giving spirit that you have. So you should reach out about that. That's for sure. Will y'all do training in Georgia? We've done training in Georgia. We'll continue to do training in Georgia. Right?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know why we would stop unless Georgia changed something. Yeah, Georgia's awesome. And they've got good food. They've got good people. Great beaches. So yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for us, unless anybody has anything else.
Nope.
Remember, carry an axe, cut down trees that do not bear good fruit, and cast them into the fire. Not my words, that's the words of Jesus, Yeshua, right? And stay classy, guys, and we'll see you next week.